Season 2 opener. This is the Wine Tasting with Comedians podcast. I'm your host, Lyall Behrens. And we will have many new guests for Season 2. But I'm about to give you a compliment.
I appreciate it. That's why I'm laughing.
We will have many different guests for Season 2.
No, we not. It's only me, motherfucker. I'm here to stay.
But with a bunch of stuff that's going on, I said we need to bring back Greg Edwards.
Yeah, man.
Because I just want to talk about the way we're starting off the year with you.
Yeah, let's talk about it. I'm into it.
Before we do that, how have you been? Like, how you been?
I'm good, man. You know, these fires was wild.
Yeah.
But I'm good, man. I'm all right. I'm living. You know, I'm fighting every day. You know, trying to survive, keeping my family straight. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I had a really good weekend.
Nice, man.
A really, really good weekend.
You got some strain?
No.
So inappropriate.
No, if I did, I thought you was about to ask me, like, are you doing blow? Like,
no, it's too expensive. Cocaine's too expensive.
It is. In the fentanyl, but nah, man, it is. If I had some, like, if I got some pussy, I wouldn't come up in here all whistling Dixie, like I ain't never been like, oh, I had a good week.
I'm talking about,
you know what I did?
That's not just a pussy. It's like you meet a new girl and she's fun and like she put a little spring in your step. You know, it's like a girl's like a new coffee. You know, like, oh man.
Well, to me, that's not strange. That's I met a new girl.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you meet like a fresh. You know, fresh Monica. You mean a nice Monica? Oh, man, I met this girl named Monica. Oh, God.
Veronica?
Oh, Veronica. That was my first girl, man.
Yeah?
No, I can't say that. I mean, this shit, the first girl I kissed was this girl named Veronica. Yeah.
That's
God,
funny.
I hope she doesn't see this. She might see this, too, but whatever.
Really?
Yeah, it's like back home. Just don't cut it up. If you just put it on YouTube, don't cut up that segment. She does.
We're good.
Yeah, cool, perfect. Nothing was funny there.
No, man, but I had a good weekend. I last week it was Mateen's birthday, which felt like a festival.
Nice.
Because every other night, hey man, let's go out, man. Let's do something. And so went out a lot last week. But I don't even remember what I did Friday, but Saturday we had a great show together.
Yeah. Sorry I bounced early.
That's all good.
Yeah.
Good.
I was talking to Kerry.
It's funny, like
Kyrie.
Yeah.
Kyrie. I always call it Kerry. Kerry. I thought it was Kerry, but okay.
Yeah, that's why he's so grumpy. Everybody's
fucking up his name.
Yeah,
I always thought it was Kerry, but Kyrie, my bad.
Yeah,
from way back.
Yeah. Or maybe it is. I don't fucking know, but I could be wrong too.
It's hilarious.
I could be wrong too.
I thought it was Kerry for all these years, but whatever.
No, but we had we had a great packed out show.
Fun show.
Got some wonderful footage. Put it up. I put it up as a mini special, which you guys can find. All role playing is racist.
Oh, you put it up? Oh, nice.
Did a little mini crowd work special.
All right.
So then after the show, me and Martin went to the Improv.
Okay.
We chilling at the Improv. And then in walks a comic I haven't seen in over a year. And this is like, for context for comics, I mean for people that aren't in comedy, there will be comedians that you are left on bad terms with and you're not on the best of terms. And comedy is so interesting because you can go like a year, 2 years without seeing them, especially if you don't live in the same city. Then one day you'll be like at a comedy club, and most likely it'll be in LA or New York. And then they'll just walk in there. You'll walk in and see them, or you'll be on the same show, and then they'll be like, huh. And like it's comedy, so like no gangster shit is gonna happen.
Not at all.
Yeah. But it's still like it's a real tension. It's like there's always this thing of like, all right, is it gonna be addressed? Are we gonna avoid each other? What's it gonna be? So this comic walks in. I won't say his name, but like if you've been following me for like the last 5 years even, you know who the fuck it is. But this comic, and we had our issues, and it's funny, he walked in, and I turned to Martin, and I said, this nigga. As he walked in, and then dude, he just started smiling at me, and he's like, come on, man, you know you're happy to see me. And I said, I feel a lot of fucking things right now. And it was really like, it was the comedy version of Tupac and Nas meeting at Bryant Park. It was like,
I'm glad y'all talked, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we aired out our grievances with each
There it
other.
is.
And the body language is real. Everybody's like, yo, was y'all about to fight? And it's like, no, man. Like, that ain't gonna happen. But I mean, like, the body which was very like, because I don't want to do that thing comics do where they try to act like something was more tougher than it was.
Yeah.
And it's like, you niggas pussy. Like, like I don't want to do that. But it was very, it was tension. It was palatable. And we're going back and forth. And then it ends. Then I'm like, all right. And I'm not going to say what the issues were. Maybe I will later. But it ends with him going, if you want to stay mad at me, that's fine. And I'm just like, yeah, that's what the fuck I do. But then he did a thing where I'm very, I love mob culture. There's certain things.
Yeah, I can tell. From your love of the Penguin. Yeah.
No, I hated the Penguin.
You used to always reference the Penguin in Sopranos too.
Well, I say reference to Sopranos.
Yeah.
I just like, yeah. You know the Penguin. Oh, come here, Vic.
Yeah, I mean, you still gotta watch it to do that.
Yeah, because it's like a cartoon to me that I just like. I was like hate watching it, and then like when I saw some of the people was writing episodes, I was like, no wonder it's some bullshit, and you know what I mean.
Hey, it's a hit show, and hate watching is still watching.
They got the numbers.
Hate watching, still watching. It's a lot of shit I hate watch, but I kind of love it.
But the way he the way it resolved was the mob thing. He said, "Come on, man, bring it in," and like. Kind of like how Tony and Johnny Sack will do at the end of something. I'm like, fuck it, I gotta hug him now. He appealed to my sensibilities.
Yeah, it is. Just get it out anyway, man. You never know, man.
And he said, I'm sorry, and that's all I needed.
Yeah.
I'm somebody I do be needing my sorries.
You need your apology?
Yeah, I need my apology.
Good, man. I'm glad y'all got it out. I like both of you guys very much.
Yeah.
I'm glad y'all got it out. Both of y'all are funny, principled men.
Very.
And I just remember both of you guys where y'all were just little tadpoles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember both of y'all youngins, so it's funny.
Well, he's 40 now,
but I remember that kid when he was like.
Well, he's a late bloomer too, so he's like really a kid to you.
Yeah, he was really a kid to me. Yeah. But he was always nice, man. Always a nice guy, man.
And it was so hard, like, just being around people saying nice things about him. I had to, like, just not say what I think.
Kid's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
40 now. That's crazy.
I know, right? And so then after that, me, Martin Mateen, we all go out to this club in Hollywood.
Club?
Yeah.
Club?
Club.
Dance club?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why, you surprised?
Wow. I just ain't been to a club in so long.
Yeah, man. It was
good for you, man. You out there moving?
Of course.
You out there moving.
You making me feel like I don't get out at all when I be out all the time. Like,
the dance club is wild to me. That's good. So it's good to get it out.
So it's a girl there, right?
What's her, Monica? You met a Monica?
She was a Monica.
Did you meet a Keisha?
No.
Oh, what's wrong with Keisha? Keisha ain't a
I was
bad
just
name.
answering your question. I didn't say anything was wrong with it.
What was her name? What was her name? I'm curious.
It was
man.
close to Monica.
It was close to Monica?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was close. It was
Monique or something?
No.
Okay. Michelle? Was
No.
it with the M?
It ended in a
Oh. That could be so many things, though.
Yeah.
Tonica? Girls got pretty names, man. Pretty sweet names.
Yeah.
Monica. It's a nice name.
So Juvenile's Back That Ass Up is playing.
Okay.
And I go up to her and I'm like, and she wearing a bodysuit.
Bodysuit.
And I go up
what
to her.
What color?
It was like brown and red.
She got a brown bodysuit on?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Monica.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell your daddy, girl. You know dads don't like bodysuits. What the hell is that?
So Monica. I go up to her, well, you's a fine motherfucker. And I go, this is your shit right here. And then she says, why is this my song? And I said, because I was very unhinged. I'd have let out some steam.
Good for you.
And then she went like I was about to grab her ass or something. No, I'm just like showing you what you got.
Yeah.
But without
that's why
saying
it's your
it,
song, girl.
Yeah. And then something came in my head and said like, nigga, you was not doing crowd work right now. You need to chill the fuck out. And then I'm like, yeah. And then I go over, talk to the homies, and then get another drink. And then it's like last call, getting ready to clear out. And I go up to her. And I've been doing this new thing where I do Trump game. Where I
Trump
spit
game?
game kind of like Donald Trump.
Okay.
I went up to him like, excuse me, I had to say you're one of the most attractive women I've seen all night.
Hard
By far the most
compliments, huh?
attractive.
Hard compliments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just giving it up like Trump.
Like deep, hard compliments. Yeah.
You look wonderful.
Short, choppy.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Damn, girl, looking good. You beautiful.
Yeah, but
When
Trump.
you get your hair done, girl. Look at you.
Trump is like a New York queen, so there's also something like very approachable, but like, I just had to say. And she just eating it up. And her friend is bad too, but I was just like, I wanted a Monica.
Yeah.
And not a Sylvania or whatever.
Oh, she was light bright or something?
Svetlana.
Oh, okay.
She was with a Svetlana.
Yeah, I got you.
Then I was like, man, let me go with this one. And she's like, oh, thank. And then exchange info.
How is that now? Is it still phone numbers or
No,
is
it's
it more,
Instagram.
It's all IG, huh?
Yeah.
Damn,
Except the old bitches.
I want a hard phone number. I want 10 digits. You know
I ain't
what
had
mean?
one of those in a minute.
I want 10 digits. I want to write it down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want that, man. I want her to stand there for a little bit and write a real number down on some
paper.
On some loose leaf.
Put your number on some loose leaf.
Loose leaf paper. You know what I'm saying? Lipstick, something, man. I want it like that.
Well, you know what's
Instagram?
funny? So we were texting, and then like on Instagram. Then like I'm like, so when are you free? And she's like, usually I'm free after 5:30. And then by the time I message her back, I see she didn't block me. She deactivated her profile.
Oh wow!
Because if you block somebody, like then the messages are just gone. But she like fucking deactivated it.
What does that mean? Deactivate the profile?
That means like you can reactivate it later, but it's like you just are like, you know what? I'm going on a social media break and I'm not accessible.
Okay. All
so
right.
I was like, God damn it!
All right, Monica.
I lost one.
No, you didn't lose one. Maybe she might come back around.
She might come back around.
She might need a little
I'm not gonna hold my
social
breath.
media break.
I saw it was just her birthday too.
Oh man, yeah.
So
she had some good old flirting going on.
That's
man.
some good old flirting.
That's so nice, man.
So then,
be a good flirt.
Sold out show at the Improv.
Mm-hmm.
Had a blast. I crushed that shit.
Yeah, good.
I'm trying to be subtle. I fucking crushed that shit.
Good for you, man.
Pulled a chick after.
Okay, all right. You did have a good weekend.
I pulled a Nikki Haley.
Okay, you got you a nice little light bright Indian.
Nice, not Indian, half white and Afghani. She was
South Indian to
got
me.
a solid right. And I got a solid phone number.
Oh, you got a real number.
Got a solid phone number.
I'm gonna clap it up for that.
Yeah.
Clap it up for that, everybody.
But you
real
know
phone numbers. A man's number.
Oh, see, I don't like that shit though.
You got a man's number.
I don't like that shit a little bit. And here's why. Because you know what niggas was doing after I pulled her? And when I say niggas, I just mean people.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, Lyall. She's so pretty. I'm like, you motherfuckers are surprised? Like, I thought it was known I get bitches. Like, why is this? Like, why is it? Because
just give you a compliment, man. Just take the compliment.
Nah, man, because it's like
just take the compliment.
Other
man.
dudes pull up with like a conventionally
just
attractive.
Take the fucking compliment, Lyle.
Other dudes pull up with a conventionally attractive thin woman. And people will just be like, oh yeah, that's his girl. Or oh yeah, that's who he's with. But then with me, it's like, oh my God. It's like I fit like the way like you would get embarrassed like when your parents would find out you had a crush or was crushing on somebody, or you just had a friend that was a female and they're just like, so how is she? I'm like, dude, Brenda's my friend. Like she's calling because we cooning on the phone. Like I don't like her.
You talk to her? You text her?
Nah.
Okay. Oh, you gonna do the days? You gonna do the 3-day thing or the 4-day thing?
I just been locked in, bro.
I don't do
I'm
that
just
no
trying
more.
to get to it.
I stopped doing that with my last 2 girls I dated before my wife. I was all in. I was just like, look, yo, I like you. You fine. I ain't doing that 48 hours shit. And they loved it. Yeah.
I'll text her after this.
You should, man.
Yeah.
Don't play games, dog. Well, I don't know. I've been out the game, but when I was deep in the game, I stopped playing the games.
Oh, I don't play the games. I just get sidetracked.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You got shit to do.
Yeah. I got shit to do. And it's just like.
You got shit to do, man.
Yeah, I like being in a position where women are like an afterthought.
Okay.
Because when it's like. Because bitches don't appreciate thought that gets put in the dates anymore. Anyway, that's not the point that I want to make. The point I want to make is I had like a really, really good fucking weekend.
Good for you, man. Good for you. Good for Monica. Good for Nikki Haley.
Hope Monica gets her mental health right so she can bounce on this.
Monica,
you know?
take your time, Monica. I get it, girl.
But don't take too much time. Daddy's
I get
waiting.
it, Monica. Take your time. Take your time, Monica.
No, but I say all that though to say, I think what it takes to live in a LA or New York is you need to have some good weekends and some good weeks in between the monotony and then just the bad times. Like, I feel like you need those wins to kind of keep you like, you know what? Yeah, I belong here. What you think?
I mean, I've only lived in LA. I've never lived in New York. I've spent time in New York, but not long periods of time.
But a city, LA or New York, we'll go either one. Because you've lived in the Bay.
I've lived in the Bay for a long time. LA is a rough city, man.
Yeah.
It beats your ass when you get here. Until you like stay here and fight it out, and then it will like kind of reveal itself to you and give you a little something. But you got to fight it out. And a lot of people, it's hard to fight it out, But yeah, you need some wins here to keep surviving.
Yeah.
And if you don't get it, I see why people do end up leaving and stuff.
Or they just have a miserable existence out here.
Well, I also think if you are having a miserable time out here, you gotta it's so much to do out here.
Mm-hmm.
It's things to do. You can find happiness here. You just gotta find it for yourselves. And I'm not talking about if you're a comedian, there's a lot of other things to do besides comedy. Don't do comedy for a couple of days and go out, go to a theater show,
a botanical garden.
Go to the beach. I tell people all the time, go to the beach, dog. These beaches are great.
The beach.
Man, go to the beach. We live it's Venice.
Yeah.
You don't even have to go. You don't even have to be in the beach in Venice and just look at Venice and just
just walk around, catch a vibe.
It's beautiful, dog. Yeah. It's out. I'm from Virginia, so I grew up wearing Ocean Pacific clothing because I wanted to be so California, man. So I love it out here, man. It's tons of food. I mean, it's always it's just a beautiful. LA's dope, man. But don't get caught up in always gotta chase, because it should have beat you down, dog. And then you don't chase nothing.
Facts.
But
I will say, my bad, was that a little too phoned in for you? I apologize. That was a little phoned in. I apologize. I apologize.
I'm fucking with you.
I was thinking about what I wanted to ask you next.
Please. I was fucking with you.
Do you think it is easy?
Facts. I'm fucking with you, man.
No, you're right. This isn't that type of pod. I know,
man. It's just me and you. You can say facts. Facts. I'm going to say it facts.
Skills. Gay star shit.
African American. China.
What I wanted to ask you is, do you think it's easier to be, say, a working artist or an entrepreneur, working artist, and say a place where musicians can work every night, like Nashville, New Orleans, or a place comics can really get it off, a city in the Midwest, and you just work them Midwest and upper South cities, San Francisco. Do you think it's easier being an artist entrepreneur in a B city?
Okay.
Or being just a regular person that's not trying to make it an entertainment, just being a regular person living day to day in Los Angeles or New York?
Ooh, I don't know. I mean, I feel it's hard to just say regular person because I don't understand what
you're not running around trying to be a part of a scene in advance.
Okay.
And trying to be a part of a competitive industry. You just go to work and then you look for shit to occupy your time in between.
I think people that aren't in the industry in LA or New York, I think they have a great time because you just go to work. And then on the weekends, you're with your family, your friends, and partying.
Yeah.
Or just doing the things that you want to do. You're living for the weekends. Or even if you if you're really making dough, if you're not an artist, but you really making bread in LA or New York, woo,
that's a good time.
You having a ball. Finest women. The best restaurants. It's always a show or a game or music event, you know what I mean? If you're a young lawyer in New York, dog, you making bread, or I don't know, a creative director. I guess that's still an artist, but But you're not. Well, I guess you're still chasing some
I
shit.
don't consider it an artist.
Oh, that's an artist. Creative director? You like a creative director?
Well, I'm hating though too.
Yeah, you
It's
are
like,
hating, dog.
You show me
creative directors make bread. And they like,
I'm not hating
art.
on the money. I'm saying like how artists. I'm like, you show me little fucking Nikes and
creative director of like Polo Ralph Lauren or something. It's a young black kid that's creative director of Ralph Lauren right now.
That brother an artist then.
that boy an artist. I mean, Pharrell's creative director of Louis Vuitton, $25 million.
No, I just hate it because it's still like kind of like suity.
I mean, everything.
I'm a blue collar entertainer though, right now.
But you're
so
not,
like,
dog. That's a suit you're wearing. You don't even know you're wearing a suit, but you're wearing a suit.
Because I run a bunch of shit.
Well, when you're going on, yeah. Look, if you're whatever you do, and if you're doing it, you're a suit. You're running it. You might not be running it like those other guys are running it.
But I'm saying I'm blue collar management.
You're still wearing a suit, baby.
Maybe I just don't fucking like my suit.
Yeah,
that's the issue. That's the issue.
Still wearing the suit, man. Enjoy that shit.
I think like a boss is what you're saying. I feel you. That's true.
Yeah. You're a boss of your shit. And enjoy that shit, dog. It's what you wanted.
I kind of think it's easier to be an artist entrepreneur in a B city than just a regular person in LA or New York.
Why you say that?
Well, I think it's I think like there's something when you get to like live your dreams, but there also is like a ceiling and you're comfortable within that and you kind of get to be king of a small pond versus going into work every day and then being like, how do I fill time in between? I don't know. This is my take. But I could be wrong.
I don't think people feel like, how do I fill time in between? I don't think people feel like that are artists.
They don't.
No, I don't think so. I think they have other shit that they're doing. But
what do girls tell me that? Like when girls right before they cry to me, like, I don't know. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, they might be trying to find themselves.
Breakdowns.
Yeah.
Women are always trying to do that. That's why they want to have kids.
Yeah, man, kids. Nah. No, sir.
Real quick, the LA fires. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but yeah, man, if people want to know what it's like right now, thankfully me and Greg didn't have to evacuate.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
A lot of people did, a lot of friends did.
Totally.
And I say like, it's people like it is people with more money like in the hills that, were victims of that. But I'll say one thing that the actors strike, the writers strike,
mm-hmm.
and then the fires really put things into perspective of like, yeah, it's a lot of people that are still in entertainment. And it's like, they may be millionaires or whatever, but they're still like, $1 million in LA isn't $1 million.
Nah.
And I saw Madlib, who's done albums with Freddie Gibbs and saw
Lost
hip-hop
his crib
producer.
too.
Yeah, and he launched a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
And you would think like, oh, hip-hop artist, you'll be fine. But it's like, no, it's, he's still probably check to check like a lot of people.
I mean,
it's just nicer checks, but
like a house in those neighborhoods. Like if you bought, my friend got a house in Altadena, it's a $1 ticket already.
Yeah.
For not even like a crazy house, but like that's $1 million. So if you're making money like that, you're also supporting other people too.
Yeah.
People don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Like you might not be supporting them, but you're paying a gas bill over here every once in a while, and a car payment over here every once.
Hit 5,000. Leave me alone for the next 7 months.
You know what I'm saying? So that comes out too. So I mean, bread is bread, man. No matter if you like ball in one year and not balling that's hard the next year. Save your money too.
Yeah.
That's the main thing, dog. Save that bread.
I remember Ludacris had like some child support thing. It was revealed that like 1 year he only made like $50,000 because he didn't do a Fast and the Furious. He's not touring, so it's like, so he's fine with living off of whatever he has.
Yeah.
But it was just like, I didn't make that much money that year.
Yeah.
Now I have money and I choose not to work. But
exactly, I'm good, but I'm not making a lot of bread this year.
Yeah,
it's true. I mean, especially within this business, I always tell cats like you got to find another way to like get your money too. Like you got to invest in some shit. Like if you get a gig like that, don't spend that bread. Like invest in some other shit. I always say real estate, dog. Just do real estate somewhere, and because you'll always have money that way. Just buy something and rent that shit out and you always have some type of bread coming in.
I wholeheartedly agree that real estate is a great move.
Yeah.
Better than facts, right?
No, you said
I wholeheartedly agree.
Facts. Wholeheartedly agree. Facts. Yeah, man. Real estate. Don't get no restaurant. Don't do no dumb shit. Don't open up no coffee shop. Nah, dog. Just get some straight up real estate. Duplex.
All right, let's get to our beverages.
Do it.
So for Greg, being he's not drinking, I got him a non-alcoholic. What'd I get you?
Recess mood. 20 calories.
What's it on the front? Like hibiscus?
Okay. It's raspberry lemon, magnesium infused sparkling water, calm, cool, collected.
They sell shits like that at like health clubs.
Smells delicious.
Hey, let me know how it is. What notes you getting?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's like it's like what the kids drink.
Yeah.
With a nice hit to it. Raspberry lemon, good flavor. What you got there, man?
So I got this is actually one of my favorite
classic Lyall pour.
Classic Lyall pour. It just says he does this too often. I got Ken Wright out of Willamette Valley, Oregon. This is a Pinot Noir, and I got this wine for a few reasons. You want to get a little whiff on that? Yeah. We know what notes you get.
Boy, smells like a wedding I went to in 2015. No, not even 2015. Maybe 2008. I was like a host of a wedding.
Yeah.
I hosted the wedding. And then after the wedding was over, they had like all this wine. So I just bought like maybe 50 bottles of wine home. And me and my roommate was just getting wasted every weekend off wine. It was great.
That sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
You're like a little raspberry. Definitely just like red fruit.
Yeah.
Red winter fruit.
Yeah, it smells good. Yeah, we was getting totally wasted.
That was good. It's like just very nice, approachable. I got this wine.
Sophisticated wasted.
Because it's a new year. When you start a wine tasting, the first wine is normally like a Chardonnay when you go wine tasting, but the first red is always a Pinot.
Okay.
So I got that to start the year off. Also, Ken Wright, they donated to Donald Trump's campaign.
Okay, we drinking that type of wine, huh? We drinking that MAGA wine.
Yeah, and yeah. I got a Trump. I chose because I love this wine, and then when I went to Portland, I was at the airport, and then I was asking a lady for wine taste for like just recommendations, and she's like, "Well," I was like, "Yeah," and Ken Wright, and then she was like, I was at a Vino Volo at the Portland airport, and she's like, "Well, Ken Wright, so did you vote for Donald Trump?" And I'm like, "Of course not." And then she's like, "Well, they supported Trump, just so you know." And I'm like, "You know what? We bending the knee this year, man. Like we
bending the knee this year. It's hilarious.
This is where we at, man. This is where we at with it. Trump is. You see it. You see Obama giggling with Trump. You see.
Yeah, I mean they all work together.
They do. I'm just getting a joke off.
No, get it off.
But, and we see snooping them over there. We see. We'll get to that later. And then we just know a bunch of blacks and Mexicans that have voted for Donald Trump too.
Totally, man.
So I'm like, you know what? This is the era that we're in, and so I'm just gonna drink it in.
Oh man, it's a rough era we're in, baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's about to get wild.
It's about to get fucking wild.
It's about to get real saucy up in here, baby.
I will say this is a really good fucking wine. I must say.
Yeah, man. Got that MAGA wine.
Oh, this is like just delicate, like just easy, approachable fruit. This is $24. If you see this Ken Wright and you're like me, where you just kind of like
got that deportation wine.
Jesus. That pull out the Paris Accord wine.
No birthright wine right here, baby. Jesus, they going hard, boy.
They are.
No birthright. They fucking with constitutions, shit, boy.
All right, so I want to start off with just run through a few takeaways from the inauguration.
Okay.
One, no Michelle Obama.
You know, can I say something?
Please.
I respect Michelle. See, this is why black women look so good.
Yeah.
Because they do what they want to do. You know, everybody's like, oh, black women's skin, you know, it's so flawless and everything.
Yeah.
Black women do what the hell they want to do. And she was like, I'm not going to that. She told Barack was like, Michelle, you ready? And he's like, Barry, because you know she called him Barry. Barry, I told you I won't go to that. Michelle,
I'm not sitting with that man, Barry.
We have to go. Michelle, we have to go. Malia and Sasha already said they aren't coming, so, you know, we have to go. We have to show face, Michelle. I was the president. He got a little, tried to strong over a little bit.
Yeah.
I was the president. I don't care who you were, Barry. You wouldn't have been the president without me.
Yeah.
I ain't going. I'm staying home. I watched it selling sunset.
Yeah.
So she stayed home, and I respect it because that's what she wanted to do, and that's what she should do. Just like Mike Pence's wife won't shaking nobody's hand and getting up. He was like, "You tried to kill my husband. I ain't fucking with y'all."
Mike Pence also don't let his he's like very Saudi Arabia with how he
not with that though. Believe me, I bet his wife had some shit to say at home.
Oh, I'm sure she did
about that shit.
I'm sure she did.
Like, he tried to kill you, and you know I know you strong and everything, but he tried to kill my husband. Nah, baby, I love that Michelle ain't go. Good for her.
Yeah,
good for her.
Another takeaway,
Yeah.
it's a little small one that you know the liberal media may have missed. Barron Trump.
Oh, I did. I saw that.
Shook Joe Biden's hand and Kamala Harris's hand.
Yeah, looked her straight in the face.
Yeah,
and took the hand.
Like the tall
the kid
drink of Aryan milk that he is.
The kid is about 6'8".
Yeah.
I think he did it as like he looked at it as almost like we won, but thank you for participating in this, but we did win.
You know why I think Barron Trump
and he the one that got his dad to go on Rogan.
He did. You know why I think Barron Trump shook Kamala and Joe's hand? He going to NYU, right?
Yeah, this is his first year. Yeah.
You think maybe he's like, yo, my dad kind of fucking up the pussy for me on campus.
I don't think so. I think he's fine.
I'm sure he is fine.
6'8".
White, rich.
He ain't bad looking. You know what I mean? Ain't like he got scars or nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
6'8". He's 6'8" and rich. You good.
Bin Laden's 6'5", so who you picking first on the court?
Oh, I'm getting Barron.
Okay.
6'8". I could just throw that up, lob it in, he dunk it on, you know. I'm gonna have to teach him some post moves. But
that's true. Bin Laden be in them caves having a slouch and shit.
6'5".
Yeah.
6'5" with that, you know, he ain't eating properly too.
Yeah.
Eating cave
little morsels.
Yeah, he probably hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah, smoking all day. He got no lung capacity. I'm sure he had a J though. I'm sure Bin Laden had like a nice jump shot.
Little Petrovich.
Little snake J. But I noticed that. I was like, good for Barron, man. I appreciate that, you know, for what it is.
I think he gonna like get like way more liberal pussy on campus after shaking the hand.
I don't think he cares. I don't think he cares. I think he's getting what he's getting.
That's true.
Like, he don't even look like, you know, he don't even.
I'd be assigning like nigga mentality to everybody.
Huh?
I'd be assigning everybody nigga mentality.
I don't think he's looking like he, I mean, he's 18. Of course he's trying to get some ass, but yeah, I think I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure them Republican girls around him have been trying to fuck him for a long time too. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's a Trump, 6'8". You know, girls like a tall, rich dude.
And all them CrossFit bitches is Republicans.
What's CrossFit? What are you talking about? Just in general?
Yeah.
Are they really? I don't know.
Yeah, no, they super, because it's a certain type of mind state that's like, yeah, no, you get up, you get after it, make no excuses, and that's going to like attract them more.
Republican mind state?
Yeah, CrossFit girls is like generally right leaning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right, then we got to get to the third thing. Elon throwing up the set.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, let me just say this real quick first.
Go ahead.
I see a bunch of liberals going, I wonder what Jews that voted for Trump have to say about this. They have the same thing to say that the blacks, that the Mexicans, that the gays, that the women, that the immigrants, that the Muslims that voted for Trump say. That ain't what he meant. It's the same. Like, you're not gonna get them in some sort of like, yeah, that was fucked up. Like round 2, you're not getting that.
I don't think. I mean, look, Elon is one of the richest people on the planet.
African booty scratcher.
He's South African, which I already have a problem with.
Same.
He doesn't care. He can do whatever he wants to
He
do.
hit that shit too.
He hit it hard. He knew what he was doing. He doesn't care. That's
He
what
hit
I'm
it like
saying.
an Omega.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care at all. So yeah, and that's the problem with having these rich people, these rich companies being able to donate to campaigns, and they shouldn't be able to do that. But we are where we're at, and it is what it is. Hopefully it'll be this 4 years and it turns to the pendulum goes to the other side. Hopefully, I don't know. It might not. But yeah, once the Supreme Court did that, man, we opened up the floodgates. So it is what it is. This is a rich people's game. There's a reason Zuckerberg and Elon was at the inauguration. Some of the richest motherfuckers. And a homie from Amazon, too, The richest people
Bezos
on the planet were at the inauguration. It's a reason.
I want to go through, because again, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but
yeah.
I feel.
But we're fucked. The rich are getting rich and the poor are getting poor. And man, save your bread. Let's garden.
Let's go through a few of Trump's executive orders.
Okay.
Judge blocks Trump's blatantly unconstitutional executive order that aims to end birthright citizenship.
It's gangster, dog. It ain't even been a week. And he taking birthright citizenship? Constitutional?
So it'd be the mother does not have, if the mother does not have legal immigration status
the kid
in the
doesn't
country
either.
legally, then the kid doesn't either, even if they're born there.
Exactly. Which is gangster. Which is like, whoa, dog.
You don't get your brown ass out of here.
Totally. It's, I mean.
That's what it means.
Oh, for sure. He's not talking about Canadians.
None of his ex-wives out there.
Nah. He ain't talking about Russians. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate the racism, actually. I appreciate it. I'm like, I want people, as a black man, I already know this country racist as fuck.
Yeah.
Always racist as fuck. And we'll always be racist as fuck. I love it when everybody else has to experience it as well and see it for what it really is too. And I look, it sucks that it has to be like this, but sometimes you gotta, sometimes you gotta pop out.
And show us.
And show everybody else.
Yeah.
Negroes know.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing this joke right now, like how like white people gotta start asking us about other white people. Like black people know white people way better than white people know white people.
Yeah.
Like, we know how y'all get down. And like we know how y'all get down for a long time. So like I was watching these politicians and they were all sad about it. I'm like, y'all didn't know he was gonna do this? He told y'all he was gonna do this. He didn't lie. So, it is what it is, man.
And him ending racial, LGBT, ethnic diversity initiatives.
Government contracts, which is bread, dog. So a lot of people have made money off of government contracts. Bob Johnson, who bought the Charlotte Bobcats.
Originally COBT.
Yeah.
BT.
Yeah, he started off with government contracts. It's money, dog. So they slowly doing it in different ways, which is going to affect black communities, black and brown communities too. So, but also this is something that black people already have felt and already know. So now everybody else has to experience this.
Maybe I'm a little, probably like you. We probably, because we're comedians, we probably do sound a little too disconnected, and maybe the way we're talking about this now may come off as a little bit, not out of touch, but just a little checked out, empathy lacking, maybe. Because
we
have it is what it is attitudes. You and I both share this.
I just can't. I'm sorry. I don't agree with that because he said he was going to do this. So when people voted against this, when people voted for this, and they're upset about it. I'm like, what do you mean?
Well, I'm less like, what I'm like. I'm less upset about like what he's actually doing,
I'm not either.
and I'm more upset about people that are like, no, that's not what it meant. No, it's like you stand on your shit.
Yeah,
Don't say some other
don't
shit.
back up now, dog. What are you talking
Or like
about?
the black people who voted for Trump, and it's like no, we gonna get that bread. I was making way more money when he was in office. It's like, nigga, you was dealing with Obama's economy for like the first 2-3 years. That's always like, we're gonna be dealing with Biden's economy for the next like year and a half, 2 years, for a time. So
I mean, not the way he tried to do shit.
No, probably not. It's gonna
get
be
worse real fast, dog.
Eggs is $10 in LA. Like, I don't. It's just a thing of like, what do you niggas think you're gonna get?
Exactly. That's my question. I was like, what? Yeah, what did you think was gonna happen?
Because then what they always do is they always go, Kamala was locking niggas up. Barack ain't do nothing for me. But that ain't what we talking about, you coon.
Yeah, we talking about the person that's in front of you. But I mean, look, man. My dad said, look, yo, if you fight at school, I'm going to whoop your ass.
That's crazy.
I didn't fight at school. Now, I maybe fought after school.
Yeah.
I fought off when we got off the bus and like walked away from school so I wouldn't get suspended. But my dad said, if you fight at school and you get suspended from school, I'm going to beat your ass. I ain't want to get my ass beat, so I found a way to maneuver around. When somebody tell you what they're going to do, you listen to them.
Yeah.
And he told everybody what they were going to do, and I don't know. But, man, also, it is what it is,
All right, so because I don't want to spend too much more time on this. But because I really don't even want to talk about this shit, but it's just like it's happening and
but it's news and you know, it's real. I feel bad. I feel bad for people, but this is what the country wanted.
Do you have any people in your life that you fuck with that voted for Trump?
I'm sure I do.
But when you know that they did.
That I know that they did, I wouldn't say fuck with. I just say like I am like I have friends, parents who I'm cool with, and when I see them, I'm cool with their parents that I'm sure voted for Trump.
Okay.
And what I'm gonna be mad at your old ass dad.
Exactly.
That your old rich dad that want to keep his money. I'm gonna be mad at him. Nah, man, throw that steak up there, homie.
It's more like I roll my eyes when niggas that have roommates voted for him. I'm just like that.
When people get mad at their family members over that shit, I'm like, dog, at the end of the day, Democrats and Republicans are like this. They eating together. They might be fighting on C-SPAN or MSNBC.
Yeah, right.
But they go to lunch together. Their kids fucking each other. It's like, and we're the ones that be getting mad at each other. I'm like, I would never not talk to if my father voted, I mean, he would never, but if I had a sibling that voted for Trump, I'm not like not fucking with my sibling over some politics shit.
Exactly. And that's why it's a bunch of comics that have voted for Trump that have put money in my pocket. So I'm not saying that I'm not saying what I think of their character, nothing. I'm saying we all got to live in this world and we got to fight,
Yeah, I might not, I don't. The way I roll on different things is differently. Like I'm not like I ain't got time to hate nobody.
Same.
I'm trying to get my bread. I got my wife to take care. I got my family to take care. Who am I hating? I ain't got time to hate nobody.
All right, let's get into some fun shit now. But that's a good segue.
Some dude tried to argue with me at Jiffy Lube the other day. And I was like, dog, I ain't got time to argue with you. I'ma just leave.
What was the argument about?
I was trying to get my car oil changed. He was like, it was $110. And I was like, nah, I was like, cool, man, I'm gonna go to Walmart. And he was like, it's expensive at Walmart too. I was like, nah, it's like $50 at Walmart. Ain't no way. And I was like, I said, okay. He's like, you gonna go? And I'm like, yeah. I was like, I'm not gonna argue with you, dog. I was like, you work here. Why am I arguing with you? I'll see you later, man. Have a good day. I'm not arguing with nobody.
So let's get to no, you good. Let's get to Snoop. Snoop originally said, like, Nelly, I'm not really like.
You can see what came out with Nelly, right? He got that gun charge or something, that drug charge in St. Louis, Missouri, dropped after the Trump thing.
He also has some other cases that were very.
Oh yeah.
He had like 2 like rape accusations on
Oh,
Twitter.
yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like really,
Trying to get those dropped, huh?
Probably.
Probably.
But also Nelly is like, he a nigga to play baseball. Like, I don't expect no nigga to play baseball to be like liberal. You know what I mean?
That's hilarious. That's a funny take.
It's like,
Niggas that play baseball are Republicans.
yeah, it's like
That's a Republican sport.
like a nigga that's not a Cuban or Dominican that plays
It's
baseball.
hilarious. Like a black American playing baseball.
Yeah,
Is a Republican. Maybe just trying to get that money.
man, he.
Dog.
No, I'm just saying you gonna think a certain kind of way if you playing
around them cats.
if you
all the
playing
time.
baseball after 1968 and you black, you gonna think a kind of way about certain things. I'm not shocked about.
I hear what
Nelly.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Even though more brothers should be playing baseball.
We should, but
way better money, less injuries,
yeah, longer career,
guaranteed contracts.
yeah.
They take care of them white boys. They take and the Dominicans.
You don't have black Twitter looking at your every move.
Now you good, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really the sport to get into.
Yeah.
You can fight.
Yeah,
You can fight. you can fight on the field with people.
Rick Ross doesn't surprise me either. He from Florida and was a corrections officer. That makes sense. But Snoop Dogg, being that he was like, which one of you jigaboo ass niggas? I can't wait till one of you Uncle Toms. Coon ass niggas.
I feel, I'm gonna say this. I feel bad for Snoop.
A lot of people think it's because he freed Donald Trump pardoned Harry O, one of the co-founders of Death Row Records, who's Snoop's friend. And a lot of people are like, oh, that was kind of a favor. We don't know. Snoop's got to talk about it one day.
Probably can't talk about it though.
Well, no, somebody's gonna be like, why'd you flip flop? And I think Snoop is kind of gonna be like, I mean, it's like Snoop Dogg is all about bringing people together. That's what I've always been about. And he gonna do some sort of like,
he might not be able to talk about it, dog. That might be the stipulations of it. I didn't even know that about the Death Row dude.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's speculation, but it's,
I don't know. I mean, that makes sense to me. Snoop ain't dumb, but Snoop is
Definitely
also, if one of his boys, if he had to do that for one of his boys to get out, I can see him doing that.
Yeah.
I would do that for one of my boys to get out. I would do that for sure. Man, if one of my homies.
Would you do that for me? Would you fuck around with Trump? Like, say if I got,
If you got, I mean,
and let's say I did that shit.
If you did that shit and he'd get you out,
Yeah.
would I possibly put my career on the line on some Trump shit for you? It's a good question. It's a good question. It's a good question, Lyall. It's a good question. I got to think about it. To get you out,
Yeah.
you in jail.
Yeah.
How much you got? A long list of time to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you.
Right,
I'll do it for you. I'll do it.
You know I'd be indebted to you after.
Yeah, what's the debt to? I mean, shit. I gotta figure out how to get the people back on my side so we can make money again. I'm sure.
But Snoop is gonna be fine.
But I'm
Snoop
sure
will
he'll
be
figure
fine.
it out. But he made a lot of money off that Olympics too.
He did.
He was making millions a day. So
Let me ask you: is there a rapper alive that can disappoint you in any way?
a rapper
Yeah.
that could disappoint me?
Yeah.
Nas.
Okay.
If Nas did, when Nas had those domestic violence accusations with Khalees, I was like, oh, come on, Nas. Not you, man. Chill, bro. Just leave, Nas. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that was a little disappointing. But he's the only one that I feel like, Andre, Andre 3000 he could do something that'd be a little disappointing to me. But that's probably it. Everybody else I'm less like, yeah. And at the end of the day, people got to take care of their money and take care of their families too, man. A lot of these cats ain't go to school. They ain't got nothing to drop off, back off. They don't have nothing to have their back if something falls. So, And who knows what's coming at them, man? Who knows? Like, when that manila envelope comes in the mail to them, and it comes out and them pictures in there, who knows what they looking at?
Yeah.
I don't know. People did wild shit. You do wild shit in your career, and then they like, yeah, dog, remember that? Remember 95? You're like, oh, 95. Oh, man, I was wild in 95. I'm sorry.
Snoop, like, I don't even remember that shit.
We can bring that back up. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, oh man, I was so high 95, dog. And you know, that envelope come, you know, you want your wife to know about 95? You want your kids to know about 95? He's like, damn, I don't want my grandkids to know about 95. What I need to do? You want me to tap dance? I got to tap dance for you. Oh God, I got to tap dance because of 95. It's real, dog. That manila envelope is, it's real.
Never mind. I was gonna say something I probably shouldn't say.
What, for your manila envelope?
No. Just a take on rappers in general.
What do you think? Oh, you got anybody that would disappoint you?
I don't think rappers in general are like good guys. And I'm not saying I think they bad guys. I just think when you think about like all our favorite rappers, they all got some shit on their jacket. All are icons. It's like Dr. Dre and Nas both have some rough domestic violence stuff.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, even before like the lawsuit with the civil suit with Puff, shooting his brother over some jewelry that he put in the song. He put it in the song.
Oh, okay.
Then he was shooting his brother over jewelry and just, you know, ways he does business. Tupac, he was involved in the shooting that left the kid dead in Marin. He was involved in the shooting.
I remember that.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, and then shit with Kanye. So I'm just saying, like, I don't look at none of these guys as like, I look at like they can make art that gets you through, but I would never look at them as like, you know, they're not flawed people or they're not troubled people.
Who is?
Yeah.
Who is?
But I think the problem is with hip hop, like we turn niggas into superheroes. Like
that's a
we
problem.
turn them into these like mythical figures, and it's like, you know, Biggie got some fucked up shit in his jacket.
I mean,
you know, like
everybody does. I mean, I think with us too, is like black folks. We like you said, we do turn our hip hop people into like they shouldn't be like politicians. Like they shouldn't be like people that we strive to be like in certain ways.
And I don't think they should be thrown away or canceled.
Not at
but
all.
I also don't think
no, they're artists.
Yeah. And it's like we don't do that in our culture. So like I'm not coming from that standpoint either. But I'm also not coming from the standpoint of like, oh, this nigga's perfect and let's blindly defend them. You know? No,
we shouldn't. But I mean that with the Snoop thing and I mean Rick Ross, I get it. Nelly, after about the accusation, after the stuff came out about his charges getting dropped, I'm like, that's that manila envelope. And probably the same thing with Snoop. Yeah. You know, probably the same thing. It gets real.
90s. Speaking of 90s rappers, Method Man.
Oh, yeah.
Allegedly punches his daughter's ex-boyfriend 7 times at a Crunch Fitness in Long Island.
Good for Clifford. he won't Method Man. He was Clifford right there.
No, my first thought was, what the fuck is Method Man doing at a Crunch Fit? Shouldn't this nigga be at an Equinox? But then it's like
Method trying to save that money.
Yeah,
Method old school. He trying to save that money.
And he looks great.
Oh, he looks awesome. Yeah. He working out, man, as he should. He got an acting career. Want to stay healthy. Smoke a lot. He's like, I gotta
offset it.
I do. So he's like, I'm working out. Then he saw his baby girl's ex-boyfriend that probably put hands on her. And he was like, oh, I'm going to get this dude.
Yeah.
And Staten Island came out. Good for Meth, though. Yeah. Who could be mad at that?
Nobody.
Nobody.
You know what? Like, the thing that I thought is like, all the Wu-Tang is in their 50s now.
Yeah, dog.
And they still whooping ass. Like,
well, just Meth. Ain't nobody else whooping ass.
They might. Ghost might.
Ghost, nah. Look.
I think Ghost could.
The only one that's working out is Meth. Ain't nobody else.
No, but he can maybe whoop it on another 50-year-old.
Maybe RZA. Nah, man, you don't want to see Ghost. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see.
I don't want it. We've never seen any of them fight.
I want to see Ghost.
Had to beat a nigga for his Wally Bees.
Breathing all hard. Nah, Ghost.
No, but they're like Ghost or Raekwon or like one of them like they got on Joe Budden, like they Mace. That was another when Kanye said, if you knew how my face felt, you would know how Mace felt. And that was some Ghost Mace shit. Though. Yeah. Like Wu-Tang is known for like
Ghost
fighting.
Beat up Mace or something?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, some like there's some you can go on some YouTube videos, you can figure out what it was about. But yeah, man, Wu-Tang, they really ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yeah. I mean, there's some old Staten Island cats, man.
Yeah.
You know. Nah, man, I believe that, but not no more. Nah, them dudes, maybe just meth. Ain't nobody else fighting no more, dog.
Nah, man, but it's like if you like they could be in Australia or some shit. I could see one of them slapping somebody. Just on some like, yo, fuck you, nigga.
Slapping and punching somebody 7 times.
No, they ain't got the they except meth. They probably ain't got the cardio for that. But I'm saying they'll still be active. They'll still be active.
Yeah. But I think at this point now they got other people to do that shit for them now. You know,
They've always had it, but yeah. I
I
respect the man that puts in his own work.
I don't want to see that. I want to see that. Keep making music though, Ghost. I want to see Ghost. I love when they keep making music, man. LL came out with an album this year.
He did.
You know?
He was rapping his ass off with Eminem too. He did that little that
song with him and
lyrical miracle flow.
Him and Rick Ross and Fat Joe was good too. Yeah. Well,
So, on hip hop, and a little hoop. Jello.
Oh man, good for Jello, man.
Yeah.
Good for Jello.
8 million. 8 million guaranteed.
Def
from
Jam, right? Good, man.
Potential 13 off one song, off that song Tweaking. It really sounds like some Nelly, Lil Boosie shit. Like, so he put out the song, for those who don't know, LeAngelo Ball, the middle child of LeVar Ball, put out a song. Bunch of people, just off the snippet, a bunch of people edited to like a bunch of like early 2000s video games like Madden and shit
NBA
like
2K.
Yeah, and then put up the song to like some Hot Boys visuals and even remixed it with some Cash Money instrumentals. And it's taken off. And he just got the one song. He did the
halftime show for the Lions.
Yeah.
And they were playing it at I got NBA TV. And I was telling my wife about Jello and everything. And then the song came on for the NBA TV halftime, which is horrible. You want to know why the NBA ratings are down? Because the NBA entertainment is horrible.
Like the stuff that's not basketball?
The stuff that's not basketball is so bad. Like, stop hiring a dude that's balancing a basketball goal on his nose and go hire Monica. I'm for real. Hire Monica to do like they got to start being more inventive with their entertainment. Like there's no reason like Clippers, Celtics, Public Enemy. You know, like why not?
You have Ja Rule there going, are we ready? I guess not.
Yeah, we're not.
Why is Ja Rule in Milwaukee anyways? He's got no connection to that city.
But at least they were trying to have some type of like famous entertainment there.
I love Ja Rule, but just like, why is he there?
Let Kendrick be hey Kendrick, I hear you're home for like 2 weeks. Would you like to do the music for all the Clippers games, for all the new home games of the Clippers for 3 days? Like, put Kendrick and the Clippers together.
It's funny you say that because I remember Nipsey and YG performing last time I checked at a Clipper game.
Why not?
And more people were watching that during that time.
When you go, I will go. Like, I'm like, why not put those together like that?
I really just, I mean, personally,
Sabrina
I think
Carpenter,
it's just the way the games play, but yeah.
Say what?
I personally think it's just the way the game's played now, and the fact guys switch teams so often.
I think the 3-ball is messing it up, but I also think you also the NBA is like ran old. Like the fact that they have those guys, the fact that they have like pugs dunking on little goals for the halftime show is an old like circus act style of do.
Did you learn nothing from Showtime?
Yeah, you gotta have some type of.
Keep going. Yeah.
You gotta do something, dog. Yeah, man. I have Sabrina Carpenter. I have Billie Eilish. I have all those motherfuckers in there.
They wouldn't do it, but yeah.
I mean, they would. They might. You never know.
For the right price. Yeah.
For the money, they got the bread. You just need to bring the people in.
So going off that.
Yeah.
LeBron and Drake.
Oh man.
So Drake, there's a freestyle that leaked, air quotes. So the record didn't really come out. It was basically like a phone recording a screen.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Drake just straight freestyling. Yeah, it's like freestyles that aren't freestyles, which is they're just extended verses and then
Yeah,
pauses
yeah.
and it's no hook on it. And I love it. Like everybody's got their Drake that they like. The Drake I really like is the rapping Drake, just like lonely pseudo mob boss, just alone with like with a cocktail with like a with an elevated wine cooler, thinking about everybody that did him wrong.
Dog. Yeah,
Yeah, and
dirty.
just being petty,
being bitter and petty.
yeah, and just rapping his ass off. That's my Drake. That's my favorite version of Drake. I'm not crazy about Caribbean Drake. Atlanta Drake is kind of hit or miss for me. But I like that just straight rapping Drake.
Drake. I feel bad for Drake. I was talking to Curie about this in the green room the other day.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like Drake is a black man
Yes.
that has no friends. Like even the people in his corner are not his friends.
Well, he's got no black people like him too. So even outside of fame, it's hard to find, because you got to think, growing up in Toronto, it's Jamaican, it's Caribbean, it's African. It's not like just black though. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of that.
Yeah, I mean, they still your friends though. They still say they're your friends at the end of the day. I mean, even if y'all ain't alike.
True, but I'm just saying, like, you don't have like a kind of prototype of
black
brother
Jewish
you can relate to.
I hear what you're saying.
So even to say if you like half black, half Jewish here in the States, it's black Jews here. It's like
even if you like black, it's black and mixed. There's still black people, and I'm sure there's still black people up in Canada like that too. They just not associated with Drake. Because if nobody,
Toronto is a melting pot.
It is. I like Toronto. But if you didn't have nobody in your corner that told you, don't file that lawsuit, dog.
Yeah.
Like if nobody told you that, and nobody told you that in a way that you couldn't hear it, you don't have no friends.
And for the record, Drake is not suing Kendrick, but it's now a defamation suit. He's basically just trying not to get the shit played at the Super Bowl. And then in the lawsuit, it was mentioned accusations towards Kendrick of anti-Semitism. And you run to Atlanta, you colleague colonizer line. It's not like us. And he said he had to pull his kid out of school over the pedophile stuff.
I believe that. I maybe believe that stuff, but that's that's beef. That's rap beef. But you still don't go tell the cops. You don't tell the cops, dog. Like, what are we doing? Like, come on, man. Like,
and it's like, then so what? Then Kendrick can say it when you make up the shit about Kendrick's manager, business partners
fucking his wife.
Yeah, and then Kendrick beats his wife. Then it's like, okay, then Kendrick can also sue you. Which I thought we was rapping. I thought y'all was slinging mud. And y'all live with the results.
Yeah, man. But don't tell. Don't tell the cops.
Yeah.
Like you ain't got nobody drinking with you or smoking with you, and like, yo, hey, man, I know you want to file that. Yo, you ain't got nobody calling you Alb.
Yeah,
like he needs somebody to call him Alb. Like Alb, yo, dog.
How you think Chubbs, his right hand man Chubbs is?
Must not be. He must not be nothing. I thought they go to games together. But also, was that the dude that was staring down DeMar DeRozan with him?
Yeah. So he probably a dickhead too.
He probably is this dude that just trying to get the money too, which is sad.
You know, it's
call me up, Drake. Call me up, dog. Well, like, hey man, I get you. I get you back on the road. Get you back making them girl songs and getting that money.
It's funny. I was always curious what Chubb's voice sounds like, and I saw like a little thing on YouTube. And he kind of sounds like Drake and all the other guys in the crew, where they're like these, like, real, like, proper spoken guys that kind of have, like, that Toronto accent. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have niggas around him. And, like...
look, man, it ain't... like
Jay Prince, that's friendly extortion.
Like, you can... Like, yeah, man. It's sad. That's why I feel bad for him. Because you ain't got no homies around you, dog.
All right, so I don't even want to talk about the lawsuit, really. But that's going to be whatever.
And that's what I'm saying with LeBron is, like...
That's what I want to get to. I want to get to the freestyle. About LeBron.
Also, I mean, if you thought LeBron was your real friend, I feel bad for you in that one.
Like, you thought LeBron was your friend?
You thought LeBron was your friend? Nah, man. LeBron is wavy, dog. LeBron ain't. LeBron.
What that mean? LeBron wavy. What that mean?
He just follows the trend, dog.
He's a cornball from Ohio.
Look, LeBron is basketball playing
machine.
Basketball playing machine, single mother. You know what I mean? Like he broke.
Been with the same chick since high school.
Look, he's tried to make a way. He's made a way out of nothing.
Yeah.
And has figured it out. But LeBron is a trend follower.
Yeah. We see how he's dressed over the years.
He's a trend follower.
Tim Duncan stay in the same corny dad vacation shit. You know what I'm saying?
LeBron's a trend follower, dog. He's bouncing from team. Look, he's a trend follower, man. So if Kendrick's song is hotter than your song, he ain't staying with you because you the fire now. He's like, oh, he's not doing that. Now that's some Jordan shit. Jordan would have stayed with you.
Yeah.
But that ain't Jordan.
So Drake on the freestyle that leaked. It's really a song.
Something like the Irishman or something.
Yeah. It's called what's it called? Fighting Irish.
Yeah.
So
you got LeBron tatted on him.
Yeah, Fighting Irish freestyle is what it's called. So just a few of the lines. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but what do you say? Figured we always gonna be close like ovens and kitchens. I was sadly mistaken. The loyalty wasn't a given. Yo, that nigga can really write poetry about like another nigga, man. This shit. Oh, I fucking love it. But then this is the line where people like thought Drake was implied snitching. Was when he said, "God forbid we ever got to tarnish your public image. All that brother talk as if I really discovered a sibling. 6 degrees, my memories retrieving our humble beginnings. Niggas wanted trouble, grabbed the shovel and dug up some ditches. Covered my body in dirt, but that wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was a body double, and we done dozens of switches." So people thought that line, God forbid we publish your tarnish your image.
Yeah.
Drake and LeBron was doing 2-mans in Toronto, and that's according to academics, and it's basically implied. And then people went back to when Pusha T on Popular Demand said, "Like that Bron, I had that long time ago." And this is shit, Yes Jules.
I think so.
Oh, we gossiping now.
I think so. I believe so.
It's like influencer chick, like big booty Miami.
Oh yeah, Bron was fucking her or something.
Yeah, that's like kind of like that's been floating around on the internet. I don't know, but it's yeah. Who cares?
Yeah. So you think Savannah care?
No. Savannah care if other people know, but I don't think
Savannah care. Savannah probably knew when he was doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, look, man. Come on, man. Really? Word. That's what come on, man. You don't think he got that? He ain't had that conversation yet with Savannah? Come on, man. Get out of here. Scram.
So this is what I want to get to though, really, like.
That boy's a billionaire.
Yeah.
He ain't had that conversation with Savannah. Come on, man.
You think more people on some Will and Jada time than we think?
I don't think it's huge Will and Jada time. I just think like I think people are in certain positions of like I've lived in LA for a long time. I'm like a lot of these relationships, you really think Jonathan Majors and Megan Good are together?
No.
Y'all think that out there?
No.
Come on, man. Y'all never heard of beards? Like a woman is with somebody that they think is gay because they don't want to be looked at as gay, so it's a beard. It's a fake. So I'm not saying that's LeBron and Savannah's relationship. I'm just saying that, look, man, he's a billionaire. If you want to have sex with this other woman, sex, Savannah don't care. It's like, just don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass the family. And do your thing, whatever, have fun. Just come home.
True.
Don't get nothing, don't bring nothing back. Have fun.
But to Drake and LeBron though.
Yeah.
So Drake really thought that was his friend.
Yeah, he did. Got his tattoo on him.
I mean, we saw him on the shop after Pusha T handed his ass to him, and he's like, LeBron's like, "What'd I tell you?" And he said, did I can never let you down. And like we saw that shit. What? And this is why I always say, like, you gotta know who's your friend and not your friend. You said that. You said in LA, nobody's your friend. You said that the first time you came on here. Damon Wayans told you that. Yep. Nobody's your friend.
Nobody's your friend, dog.
How do you know in entertainment? Because we're colleagues. I
Yeah. You the
Thanksgiving
homie. You been to Thanksgiving, you the homie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at what point is somebody your friend in this? And at one point,
I think
because I don't think everybody is as savvy as we are emotionally and how to, especially if you're like Drake and you never like just grew up around like niggas. You never grew up around brothers.
yeah. Okay. I think there's certain boxes, right? Like I got my friends that I grew up with. They are in a certain box, you know? Like these people are like different sets of friends. Then I got comedy friends. And there's certain comedy friends that are different from other comedy friends.
Yeah.
You just gotta have boxes and groups, you know? And like certain people are your friends, but they're really like your coworkers or associates. But I think that star shit fucks with people. And, you know, you think everybody's your homie that's partying with you while everybody's just trying to level up. And they're just looking at you as like another stepping stone to level up. If Drake is hot and I'm hanging out with Drake right now, that's just going to make my hotness even more hot. You know what I'm saying? Like now I can get the Shop Show on Showtime because I have Drake as a friend. You're a stepping stone instead of like a real friend.
Gave me some of that sauce.
Exactly. And I think I think sometimes people in Hollywood don't know how to like look at it as that. You know? Like we're friends, but it's like comedians that jump on a stage after the show is over to take pictures.
Nigga.
And they had to I shouldn't be saying that's not right.
Nigga. No, keep going. Because you know I'm about to go in.
But you know, I mean, it's like I get it.
The producer Mark gonna love this. So,
I get it. I mean, I look, man, everybody's trying to level up, man. And I'm not hating on nobody.
No, that shit is corny. Fuck, get your goofy ass up.
I get why everybody's trying to level up, man. And everybody's trying to like look better than what they are or like, you know, look associated.
Of course.
It is what it is, man.
No, it was funny. Mateen's
I know. Stop. No.
I can't say it.
No. Guys, man, we'll need that.
All right.
We'll need that. Be above that. It's all right.
I want to say something.
Nah, be above that. No, you know, but and I look. I'm not. That's not my. I wasn't even talking about that. I'm talking about like.
I don't care.
I wasn't talking about that, but I'm just saying, people try to be associated so they can get their level up, and I get it. It's a rough game, dog.
All right, so I want to close with this. We were emailing each other about this episode. And I said, anything you want to get. I just want to read this email because it's funny. I said, anything you want to get into. You said, can we talk about homophobia or performative black masculinity? And I said, you mean me? Anyways, lead it off, Greg.
Well,
I think
homophobia in the black community is
that's more your generation than mine, though. In fairness.
I think so, but I think it's still
because we went to Pride Parade to like pick up pussy.
I mean, I did too. I mean, I think that's different though. I don't think homophobia and trying to get pussy through supporting gay people. I don't think.
Oh, I thought that was supporting them niggas.
No, that's not.
I guess you're right. Because that's like going to like a BLM march for like being like white and be like, I'm gonna go fuck a white girl.
No, you still just trying to get some pussy.
And I'm helping the niggas too. You're right.
That ain't supportive. And I get that. I just think I think we gotta like chill off of that, man, or like get better with that. Because I was thinking about that because I saw something online the other day. I was like, man, people are so homophobic, dog. It's like, it's bad. Because I don't know a lot of dumb gay people. I don't know a lot of.
I know a lot of annoying gay people.
I don't know a lot of dumb gay people though. Think about it. Because gay people have been so fucked with. Like they can't be dumb. Like you got to be able to read rooms and be able to, So I just think we need to be supporting everybody in our community.
I know some dumb lesbians in the Bay though.
We need to be supporting everybody in our community, and like I think that that homophobic shit is just like old and like stop. We need to be better than that, dog. And the performative masculinity shit too is just like, I think that's a part of it too. It's connected to it. It's like we got to stop all that shit, dog. It ain't healthy. It ain't healthy for us. Too many brothers be trying to be all tough, and I'm like, dog, ain't nothing about you tough. And like, chill. It's okay to cry. It's okay to talk to a therapist. It's okay to hug it out. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit you and homie did was great, man.
All right, don't make it sound like it was that kind of hug it out.
See, look at that. I just think it's like, we getting too old and like, because all that energy stay inside your body too, man. It ain't healthy. We got to be better. That's all I'm saying.
I kind of feel like you used this segment to tell me something about myself, and
I did, dog. But if you feeling that.
No, I'm not. I'm fucking around. I'm fucking around.
I'm feeling that. Good.
I'm not at all. Not at all.
Nah, man. Yeah. But thanks for having me on, man.
Of course, man.
I appreciate you, man.
Of course.
I love you, Lyall.
I appreciate you, Greg.
I told you I fucking deal with Trump for your
I love you, Greg Edwards. I love you, Greg Edwards. All right, God damn it.
You heard it.
It's on record.
Emotional ass.
This has been the Wine Tasting with Comedians podcast. I've been Lyall Behrens.
I'm Greg Edwards. Great comedy.
We out.